เจอกันสัปดาห์หน้าบ๊ายจุ๊บครับโอ้โหเก่งมาก Today I want to practice what I preach and get out of my comfort zone and try something new. As always, I'm back over the river where the tourists don't go to give you a slice of daily Bangkok life. Today I'm joined by my good friend Joe Parrilla as we head out to eat some food we have never tried before. But more important than the food is perhaps the connections we're gonna make along the way. Let's go. Alright guys, so first stop, I've come down to see Pani. Sawasdee krab. Sawasdee krab. For some udong. Udong, okay. So we're gonna have pickled crab. Pickled crab with namjim seafood. Krab. And that's, อันนี้ผู้หญิงปูไข่นี้ตัวนี้สปริงใหญ่ครับอ๋อโอเค so it's got a big stomach ปูเนื้อสปริงเขาจะเล็กand this one's small ชัดๆหน่อยจะดูให้เอาชัดๆหน่อยติดเชือกจะเล็กๆokay ปูเนื้อso that oneปูทะเลเนื้อ so this one so if you want that fresh sea crab meat เนื้อ the meat then you want this one if you want ไข่อันนี้ปูทะเลไข่ so you got the big round one that's how you know that she is pregnant ข้างในกระดองอย่างนี้ครับเอาครับเอาหนึ่งครับ250 บาท26เปลี่ยนราคาไว้26okay นี่มันราคาเก่า okay so that's the old one okay โอ้ใหญ่มากใหญ่แบบนี้อีกตัวนี้ยังเล็ก Alright guys, so I know some of you will feel a little bit uneasy about just walking up to a crab stall and then just picking up some pickled crab, but I know for a fact that this market sells some super fresh seafood all up from Mahachai Market, which is at the end of the train line, which we're going to show you in a sec, at Wongwian Yai. I've been coming here for 7 years now. This is where I get my seafood. I've never been sick. I've only ever eaten pickled crab once, so this is going to be an experience for me. So let's give it a shot. New experience for you, Joseph?
To be honest, I'm up for trying most things. I'm not going to say everything. I'm up for trying most things. I'm not going to say everything. But when you come to a market like this, I probably wouldn't be running towards the raw or pickled even crab eggs. But you tell me it's good, you tell me it's good.
I mean, in my defense, I didn't tell you it was good. I just told you that.
You said it's fresh.
I said it's fresh. I think it's fresh.
She's nice. She's not going to poison us.
No. All right, and now extra. So this is Ming seafood. Okay. Oh, good. So is that an extra? เพิ่ม20 บาทไม่ใช่เอาด้วยนะเขาต้องให้กับครับ Oh, so if you buy the crab, then you get the seafood sauce. If you don't buy the crab, you have to pay 20 baht. If you just want the seafood sauce, 20 small, 40 big. อันนี้40ขวด40ใช่ไหมตัว 20 Oh, she wants me to pick it up. Okay. อันเล็ก20โอเค thank you กินนี่ได้ไหมกินนี่ได้ไหมได้แต่ตอนนี้มันยังแข็งอยู่ให้ละลายก่อนจากนี่ใส่ตรงนี้โอ้โหโอเคต้องให้ละลายก่อนมันยังไม่ละลายเขาปิดไว้ฉันน้ำจิ้มใส่หมดนะไม่หมดนะเราต้องรินน้ำออกนะเดี๋ยวพอนิดหน่อยนะเอาน้ำออกนิดหน่อยเอาน้ำออกแล้วก็น้ำจิ้มใส่ตักใส่เอาน้ำออกก่อนได้ครับได้โอเคใส่หมดก็ได้เดี๋ยวเผ็ดกินไม่ได้ต้องรินน้ำมันออกก่อนนะ Alright, let's get the namjim seafood on this, right? It is still frozen around the outside, but the inside has defrosted, and I'd rather eat this frozen, I think. เอาไหมครับทำเองเหรอครับไม่ใช่ซื้อมานี่ไง
อ๋อไอ้นี่น้ำจิ้ม20 บาทอยู่แล้ว
ต้องเอาตัวนี้จิ้มกับตัวนั้น
Ming seafood.
เมง
Seafood.
Hello?
So we've got a crowd here, guys. We've got a crowd forming because the two farang are in the middle of a local market eating pickled crab, and everyone's sitting. All the tuk-tuk drivers seem to find this very funny. I can't even open the Namjim seafood, so we look like a proper load of amateurs. What is going on here? All right, so Namjim seafood. So this is literally, guys, just coriander or cilantro, garlic, chili, smashed up with sugar and lime juice. And we have that on top of the frozen crab, frozen pickled crab. And this is a delicacy, guys. Go. You know what? You know what? That's all right, you know. Oh, I absolutely love crab egg anyway. But I like it cooked usually, like steamed usually. Whereas this, I don't know how they've pickled this, but it's very, very salty. The Namjim seafood, which I absolutely love anyway, which is again quite salty but also very sharp from the lime juice. You've got a lot of garlic in there. Then you've just got a very, very sort of like fresh seafood ocean kind of taste from the crab. It's quite creamy. I don't mind that at all.
I'm gonna have to try it now, aren't I?
All right, big man, you ready?
Not really.
Did you just say you've never had seafood sauce?
Seafood sauce.
Do you know what it comes with a lot?
Go on.
I thought you were going to say seafood. Pork. All the time, you get it with pork. Fried pork. So,
I mean, it probably doesn't help me that it's frozen. It looks a bit odd. Thank you.
Go on,
There's
son.
Seafood sauce going on top. But I've eaten sea urchin before, and I'm not weirded out by raw sea urchin. So why would this be any different? It's essentially the same thing. It's the roe.
They get them super fresh and freeze them straight away after they pickle them. So I can't see how you're going to get sick.
So they told us. Right, you're actually seeing me.
Falangin dai.
Now they're all
Everyone's on it.
Watching. Hello.
Aloy Markle.
This will be the first and only time you'll see me worry a little bit.
I've never seen you like this before.
Never seen me like this. It's rumbled me actually. Right, here we go.
I knew you'd like that.
A fresh, oceany flavour from the crab, a sweetness, and then you get that cut through from the garlic, lime juice, chili heat from the seafood sauce. Really nice combination. One doesn't overpower the other, but that surprised me. I mean, look at it. The fact it's like frozen soup at the minute. Obviously, it doesn't look great, but very delicious. Very delicious. Very surprising. I've got to give you that one as well.
This is Thailand, land of surprises.
And the crowd is pleased. Are you not entertained?
Yes. Yes.
Cup.
Man.
I cannot get enough of this. You know what? We thought it was expensive. 260 baht or 5 quid for, well, 4 crabs, essentially. And we thought it was a bit weird that it was frozen, but I think it's actually better frozen. It tastes like this amazing crab sorbet, like you have at a fancy restaurant and pay a fortune for. So,
I think the moral of the story is whether we were meant to eat it frozen or not, just eat it frozen.
it's so good, we're going for seconds.
All right, so we've gone from a fermented or pickled crab product. Next, I'm going to take you to a little hidden restaurant for something a little more normal, I guess we'd call it. So there's an absolutely unbelievable amount of fresh produce down here. We're a little bit late. It's about 3 p.m. So things are starting to sell out. It's more of a morning market, but yeah, if you're anywhere near the area, it's a great place to come and get a real sense of a local Thai wet market without going somewhere that's like maybe a little bit too much for a first timer, like Klong Tui or somewhere like that. So yeah, if you're anywhere near the area, Wongwian Yai Market is where it's at. So I just thought I'd show you this. This is actually my old prawn store. This is where I used to get my prawns from every single day. I haven't been down here for a while because I don't actually live here anymore. I live a little bit further up the road, but I wanted to show you these prices. Like comparing them to English prices for prawns and squid is absolutely ridiculous. Like as Joe just said, this is probably sort of a big-ish prawn for us in the UK, and that is $1.40 a kilo, so about £3. We would pay about £22 a kilo for those. I'd say like the biggest we would possibly get would be not these ones. You'd probably pay 30 quid a kilo for this. There's a really, really popular khao geng shop here as well. Loads and loads of different bits and pieces. Actually, I would probably stop here and get you at least a geng tepo or the mozato. But we're going to stop at that place in a second, get two of the same sort of dishes. So we've got nop laro, stewed pork in 5 spice with tau, and boiled eggs. And then we've also got chicken feet, palo. Homa. All right, Joe, so I told you I was going to take you somewhere that you might not find yourself, right? I know you found a place for me a little bit off the beaten track that we're going to go to afterwards, but this place kept me sane during the first lockdown. This is where I used to order from, and I've never actually sat down and eaten here. So we're going to try and find it. Now, it is a little bit hidden away.
Okay.
So we're going to go down the train tracks and we're going to have a look and we're going to see if we can find Pad Thai Boran.
And one of the reasons I wanted to stay in this area was because of the train track, so I'm glad you're taking me there.
So there's loads of little station side shops and eateries and tea shops. Sawadee krab. Lod chong mod leo. Krab. Bye bye. And as I said, this is the train that you get down to Maha Chai. And I just live at the next stop. I live at Thalapru. Guai Bing. Pickled. Curry pap, ne? Curry pap. All right, so they're actually saying that maybe this is shut. So
Not open.
not open. Oh, the Roman cook. What have you done? Oh no. All right, so the Roman cook strikes again. It's not open. Okay, I don't know why it's not open. It wasn't open. It's usually open when I order, so I don't know why it's not open today. But there seems to be a myriad of different places to eat here.
And it smells awesome down this.
It smells unbelievable
street,
down this way. So we're just going to go and grab something else stir-fried. We weren't even going to have pad thai. We were going to have pad kung sato. So I'm just going to try and find that somewhere else. It's not 100% my fault. We've just spoken to this lovely lady behind me, and it turns out that the owner's sick. That's why it's not open. So she has pointed us in the direction, though, of this other tam sang place that she says is Aloy Ti Sud. Krab. Yeah, so she said get back out onto the train tracks, turn left back to the entrance, and on your left-hand side there is another tam sang restaurant. And it's one that we actually passed on the way in, and the lady smiled at me, and I thought, wow, she looks friendly and that smells amazing. So let's go check that out. All right, guys, so this is the spot. This is the spot she told us to go to. We might even get some guai bing, because I can't walk past this guy now.
Look at this. And it just enhances the experience. But sadly, it not
Lao,
for me.
sabai di bo. Sabai di. Alai sep lai de. Sep lai lai.
Tamak hung.
Tamak hung hả? Tamak hung. Sai Padaekไหม? Sai Padaek bo. Padaek. Tamak hung. Tamak hung. Okay? ครับเผ็ดๆนะ
ตำบักหุ่งใส่ปลาร้าไหมปลาแดก
ปลาแดกใส่
ใส่ปลาแดก
ใส่ได้ You're gonna have some traditional Lao food, no?
Let's do it. I don't think I've had Lao food. It'll be the first time.
Som tam.
Oh, okay.
The original som tam. Tam mak.
I've had that.
ครับ He's from ลุงชื่ออะไรนะชื่ออะไรนะครับ
หลวงพ่อบาง
ชื่ออะไรนะ
อ๋อเทียน
เจียน from ลุงประบางอ๋อครับ my favorite town
We're going to have to get some of these
yeah
bananas.
เอากล้วยปิ้งนะครับ
ใส่น้ำหวานไหม
โอเค
If you're going to do it, you've got to do it.
เอาใส่กล่องหรือใส่จาน
ใส่จานนะ
ใส่จานกุ๊กใส่จาน
คุกกี้ครับใส่จานนะ
ใส่จาน
ขอบคุณครับ
นอนดิ
กี่ขวบนะ
กี่ขวบลี่ป้ากี่มูกี่ขวบนะ2 ขวบ
2 ขวบนะปูปลาร้าปูปลาแดก
ปูปลาแดก
ปูปลาแดกเอาครับ
นี่ปลาแดกอันนี้ปู
โอเค
โอเค
เอาด้วย
ใส่ทุกอย่าง
ใส่ทุกอย่างนะเผ็ดๆนะ
ใบบุญเรียกใบบุญใบบุญ
ปูน
ใบบุญ
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 ชื่อใบบุญ
ชื่อใบบุญ
ใบบุญสบายดี
สบายดีคน
น่ารักมาก
น่ารักมากได้ยินน้ำตาเห็น
ชื่อคุณคุกกี้คุณ
เชอรี่
เชอรี่ครับหวานไหมหวานไหม
หวานอมเปรี้ยว
ครับ sweet and sour โอ้โห
ซื้อเม็ดมาเล็กเม็ดมากกระทิน
มากกะทิน
yes ไม่มีตอนนะ มีแต่ตะปู
so not boiled just fresh
ลูกเชื่อเชื่อนะ
ใบบุญชิมนะไม่กินปลาร้านะ
อ๋อไม่กินปลาร้านะ
ผมก็ว่าไม่กินปลา
เหม็นหมดแล้ว
อร่อยเนาะแซบ
แซบหรือแซบโอเค
แซบอีลี่
เซบิลี่พวกเกอร์อาจารย์นะ
ทุกคนลาวอะบอคนลาวสวรรณเขต
สวนเขต
สวรรณเขต
กี้เชอรี่
คุกกี้เชอรี่
มังคุดน้อยหนา
มังคุดสวัสดีครับสบายดีใบบุญสบายดีบอไฮไฟนะเย้น่ารักจังเลยขอบใจไล่
โอ้โหเป็นย่าง
So he's got me at it again, eating pala again.
Monday,
Ham mak
we're going to
hung.
eat enough to make sure you like
Ham
it.
mak hung. So this is the original som tam from Laos. So we've got pu pala, or pu padek. So this is that Padaek, the fermented isan, or in this case Lao fish sauce. This is just the same as pupala. So we've got the green beans, tua pakyao. We've got some makua in there, some aubergine somewhere. We've got mekatin, or sato isan, sato Lao. So yeah, these little seeds, and I think these are actually water tamarind plant seeds. If I'm correct, I could be
Never
wrong.
seen them.
Nah, they had a nice bit of crunch. You know sato?
No.
Stink beans.
Yes.
They call them Isan stink beans because
Ah,
they're
okay.
cheap, isn't it? Like it's a joke. Tomatoes, and then we've got obviously got that pounded papaya and cabbage. So I will grab a little bit of my sticky rice, and I will attempt. We've got loads and loads of chili as well. I think she's put 10 in here, and I will attempt to eat some of this pala or Padaek.
How is it?
That's all right, you know.
It's all right.
Do you know what? This is how I know that it's a complete mental thing with me, yeah? Because when I'm in Laos, I'd eat Padaek.
Okay.
But I don't eat pala when I'm in Thailand. And it's the same thing, exactly the same. You know when people say they don't eat tomatoes, but they eat tomato sauce, it's like
Yeah,
that sort
they
of
eat-
stuff.
yeah, sure.
But yeah, For me, it's not too fishy, it's not too overpowering, and this one doesn't taste like blue cheese. That's what gets me when the fish tastes like blue cheese. That's what gets me. But it's fresh, it's funky, it's spicy as. Let me take a big mouthful with the gatin. Right, let me get a bit of everything on the spoon, apart from that crab. Chili all over the shop. I need a little bit of that crunchy aubergine too. It's crunchy, it's fresh, and it's not too overpowering, perfectly balanced. Very, very salty from the fermented fish sauce, and it's not sweet. There's some palm sugar in there, but it's not overly sweet. So you'd actually think it would make more sense for me to eat this one over Som Tam Thai, because Som Tam Thai is very sweet. So this could slowly be converting me. The gatin I absolutely love. They do have that sort of sulfury aftertaste that you get with sato, with stink beans. So they just give you a nice bit of texture, a nice bit of crunch, and a nice little background flavour to go with that fresh, crispy, crunchy Lao salad. All right, so today's theme of the video, what we're going to call this? Down on the train tracks for fermented fish products. So she's very kindly given me some more dad biao, which is sun-dried, marinated, deep-fried pork. She said eat that with the sticky rice. All right, so that's obviously the crack here. You get a little bit of the sticky rice, you get the more dad biao. I'm just going to eat half so you can eat the other half, Joe. I like that. Mayอร่อยแซ่บแซ่บไรเดอร์ So this is one of the ultimate beer snacks. So I actually got this when I was in Lab Ubon, same kind of food, in a video, and I said, listen, probably the second best bar snack in Thailand. So marinated, salted, sun-dried pork, and then just deep fried. You might not want to actually see them sun-drying it, because that is a little bit of a put-off, but the end product makes me want to order a chang.
That I could get used to. Salty, and the flavour that comes out as you chew, porky flavour.
Decent. I mean, that is if there's ever a beer snack, that's a beer snack, isn't it?
Right up there with the fried chicken skin.
Oh,
That's great.
one last dip. I'm into it. I'm into it. I'm converted. Everyone, I've got Joe Parrilla to thank for this, because to be honest, I only really order it when I'm with him. I wouldn't usually order pala, or in Padaek, the same thing, but I wouldn't usually order that. And I've just started ordering it when I'm with Joe, and now I've eaten a little bit. I think I'm used to the flavour now, so yeah, I really do quite like that. So the only difference, Joe was saying that it's very similar to a Thai som tam. Isan som tam. It's exactly the same actually, but in Lao, when I've had it in Lao, mak hung, so it's tam mak hung. Mak hung is malago in Lao, is papaya in Lao. The papaya is usually in Lao is sliced into big sheets, or semi-big sheets, instead of into the like grated version that you get here. Not always, but that's the main difference. So the actual flavours are exactly the same, but yeah. ขอบคุณครับ ขอบคุณครับลุงครับ ขอบใจหลายๆ 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 ไม่ออกครับ บ๊ายบายบูน เจอกันสัปดาห์หน้า บ๊ายบาย จุ๊บๆ ครับ โอ้โห เก่งมาก บ๊ายบายบูน เจอกันสัปดาห์หน้า บ๊ายบาย จุ๊บๆ ครับ โอ้โห เก่งมาก All right, guys, so thank you very much for joining me today. I didn't tell Joe, but I live at the next stop, so I'm going to get off here and leave him to it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.